Hello everybody, Dark Phoenix Ninja 92 here, and welcome back to Let's Play The Witcher Enhanced Edition. Last time we left off was a bit of a bombshell, to be honest, when we found out that Raymond, that guy we were supposedly working with to investigate Salamandra, was actually an imposter. He was Azar Javed in disguise, and the real Raymond was dead, as we discovered when we found Raymond's body in the cemetery. So, after wrangling a few things, we've decided to ambush Azar Javed at that tower, at some tower in the middle of the swamp. Of course, we're not going to do that just yet, as we still have some Witcher contracts to complete. But we will be doing so soon. And we also turned in one or two of our contracts last time, and got a new sign in the form of Quen. So what I'm going to do now is we're going to rest before we do anything else.
Any rooms?
And we will wait till nightfall and go back. There we go. 8 hours. Yeah, we'll rest until night and go back into the cemetery because we need to kill a couple more Alguls for that quest. Because I accidentally fucked that up by using the Algul marrow that we need to prove our kills to make some potions, when we were really supposed to turn those materials in to the quest giver. So, now what we're going to do is, like I said, we're going back to the cemetery. And after we get all the Algul marrow, we're going to turn in the key and let the cemetery gatekeeper know about what's been going on. Because I decided not to tell him, since I'm pretty sure that once we tell him and return the key, we will not be able to get back into the cemetery again. Ghoul alert. Ghoul alert. Oh, I'm using a steel sword. And we want to be using silver on these things. So, eat silver and die. Basically, the Witcher version of eat fire and die. Some more ghoul blood. And into the cemetery once more. Because really, at this point, fighting ghouls, it's a joke. Unless there's like 10 of them or something, or some ridiculous number, they will never be a threat of any sort. And there's really no reason for us to worry about ghouls, because they are worthless, and will have no chance of killing us, or even doing significant damage unless they vastly outnumber us. Which is why, to be honest, I am probably pretty overconfident when it comes to fighting ghouls. Because I no longer see them as a threat of any kind. They have proven their inability to be competent against a Witcher already. And that's what they will always be to me from now on. Those incompetent buffoons who couldn't take a Witcher, no matter how hard they tried, without massive superiority in numbers. That's what I was trying to say. Derp. But what we need to find now is an Algul, which is basically the stronger ghouls. We ran across 2 in the last session, but I died fighting them and they didn't turn up in the same place again. Right. I'm gonna quick save here, so if I use my cat potion and run across absolutely nothing, I won't waste it because I will actually reload if that's the case. It's a mere ghoul, and a colossal waste of my time to fight. I'm not even gonna bother to loot them. And again, an ordinary ghoul, not even an owl ghoul. Come on. Is this really all you got? One of these things. It's not an owl ghoul, but it is more of a challenge. So I'll give them that. They can at least throw something resembling a competent fighter at me. Wait, I take that back. This guy is clearly no more of a challenge than a ghoul would be. Their only saving grace is that they have plenty of health. And that it takes a little longer for me to hammer away at them in a fight. And yeah, there's Raymond's body, for those of you who were not paying attention during the last session. That is where Raymond is dead at. Actually, I will loot you. Come on. I need an owl ghoul. Ordinary ghouls will not suffice. Ordinary ghouls are insufficient here. I just told you ordinary ghouls would not suffice, game, and you throw an ordinary ghoul at me. What is wrong with you? Really? That's quite ridiculous, honestly. And again, an ordinary ghoul. This is a joke. This really is a joke. I could take these things in my sleep. I really could. They're that incompetent towards me now. And more target practice with standard ghouls. Give me a break. Get me a challenge already. I do not mean another ordinary ghoul. I want an owl ghoul. Come on. Oops. Camera angle fuck up there. A mere standard ghoul again. I told you this before. That is a joke. They could never be a challenge. In fact, even if they had superior numbers by a ridiculous amount, I bet I could kill them without a problem. And we're back in the room where Raymond was dead at. And it's one of these things again. I'm gonna try something, actually. He didn't get stunned long enough. That's a tad annoying. So we will just wail on this thing for now. It's a pity our quest isn't to kill them instead of Alguls, because we seem to run across these things more than Alguls in this tomb, which is more than a little bit absurd. It really is. Again, an ordinary ghoul. This is a joke. And another ordinary ghoul. I ask for an Algul and you give me these things. Come on. Lots of ordinary ghouls does not match up to an Algul, and you know this. Alright, we'll grab a couple of things there. And there. Mangled corpse, we don't need you. And some dust for potion making, I guess, is what that is. Finally, an Algul. But I don't imagine I'll come across another one anytime soon. Yeah, the only reason I'm Algul hunting right now is because we have a Witcher contract to bring Kalkstein Algul marrow. Yeah, the Algul contract. We need the marrow of 3 Alguls. And right now, as you can see, we have the marrow of 2. So we need to keep looking and find ourselves a 3rd Algul that we can kill. Because that is the only way we can complete that quest. And I'm not going to confront Azar Javad until we've completed both Witcher contracts. The Echinops one, I'm thinking, should be a touch easier. Now that we've got that Quen sign and can block their damage a little. This room is not spawning anything, unfortunately. So we'll have to run around some more and hope we come across something, which I really doubt will happen. Old chest. 7. I'm going to take this assassin's dagger, I think. And the whetstone. And we will drop that less useful Temerian steel dagger. And what has this old chest got for us? Cash and some dust for making blade oils. Nice. And actually, and as annoying as it is, I really do not think we're going to find another Algul down in this tomb. We will have to go up onto the surface in the actual cemetery again and wander around there to see if we can't find one. And of course, after a little while, that will mean going back in the cemetery when hopefully they'll have respawned. Saving again, So I'll have that second bit of Algul marrow when it comes down to finding another one, so I don't have to do another one. A ghoul. I said Al Ghoul, and you give me ghouls. Really? Really? Quite frankly, I am disappointed. Now, we just keep looking around and hope that an Al Ghoul pops up for us to kill. Because, unfortunately, that's really all I can do right now. Because, as far as I'm aware, there's no secret method for spawning Al Ghouls in here. And it's just at random, because those two I fought the last time before I died, they turned up completely at random, and the next time when I'd reloaded, they did not show up. So it's pretty obvious to me that what kind of enemy we'll get is random. So, we'll kill some drowned dead just since they spawned, and I'm not going to bother to try and run away or anything. Now get your ass onto the land so I can see your health bar already. Alrighty. That was simple enough. Now come on, Al Ghouls. I'm right here waiting for you. Don't you want to fight a Witcher? I mean, really? Okay, what is it now? I do not see any enemies. Oh, it's a ghoul. A pathetic bog standard ghoul. I don't know why I'm surprised. Let's just kill it and move on. Really, I would like Al Ghoul number 3 sometime. Because I want this quest out of the way, and to get that, we need to have Al Ghoul number 3 make an appearance. So we can kill him and take his bone marrow. Really? That is the only option right now. No. Yeah, I'll select that quest, but I'm not going to do it just yet. As like I said, we need this Al Ghoul before I turn the quest in, and thus the key, because I probably won't be able to re-enter the cemetery after I do that. Well, this is going slowly. Blasted Al Ghouls do not want to show up. It's an ordinary ghoul. This doesn't surprise me, honestly. The things tend to show up when I don't want them. As right now, I am Al-Ghoul hunting. Yet all I get is ordinary ghouls. Oh, I got an Al-Ghoul. Lucky me. And I killed it. Now I just need its bone marrow, and we'll be golden. There we go. Kalkstein, get ready to pay me for your Al-Ghoul marrow. So that's what we'll be doing next, turning in this Al-Ghoul contract. Then waiting for morning and handing that key back in, because we're done in the cemetery as far as I can tell. Oh, ghoul out here. Time for you to die. That went well. Oh, there's another one. I didn't notice. There we go. 2 dead ghouls in the actual city. Actually, just to save 5 orans, I am going to rest at the fire, and I'll tell Kalkstein I've got his Al-Ghoul marrow in the morning. Stand clear, fellas, I got some fire coming. Or don't stand clear and just magically don't get burned. Either one works. And we will meditate 5 hours until dawn. Alright, and it is dawn again. And we are healed from the tiny amount of damage we took. And we also have gotten rid of our little bit of toxicity. Which, to be perfectly honest, I still don't know what toxicity does. The only thing I'm sure about is that it's bad. I know it's bad, and I know you want to get rid of it as soon as possible. That is all I really know. Okay, Kalkstein, I've got something for you, so I hope you're around. Of course, unlike that Reverend dude, you always are around. Hey, dude.
Sorry, I got lost in thought.
Okay, I am here about the notice.
I'm here about the notice.
You have Al-Ghoul marrow for me?
3 of them here, just like you said.
Yes, 3 fresh doses.
Splendid. Take this gold.
Okay, how much? 150 orans. Not bad. And we leveled up. We leveled up. I really need to meditate now to distribute my level up points. But we have something else to do. Yeah, we have this quest we're on right now for the tower, whatever. And, sorry, Mr. Dwarf. And we need to work out how we're supposed to get the rest of these stones. We have 5 of them right now, I think, if I'm remembering right. Yep, and we need the other 5. Yeah, we need another 5 of them, and there's apparently one in the hospital. I think we looked around about this before, but I do not remember.
How can I help?
Yes, this note.
I seek something.
It is well you came. The god...
The clue says.
3 faces. That's Melitele.
And the sacrifice?
Only nature's harvest. Fruit, plants, flowers. Melitele dislikes killing done in her name.
Okay, so what that's saying is give the statue some fruit and stuff. We received a bunch of those for giving the statue a strawberry. That was quite easy, honestly. Nice. We have found 8 of the Sephiroth, and we need to find 2 more. And the 2 more, from what I remember, are over in the swamp. But we're well on our way for that quest. And the other thing that we wanted to do over in the swamp, which was kill those Echinops for that contract, we can do that while we're over there too. I will not be taking care of this business with Raymond, or not Raymond, as I said I'd call him last time, while I'm over there, because I want to finish my other quests before I do that. But I will be picking up those other couple of Sephiroths. And in addition to picking those up, I'm going to be killing some Echinops. And let's talk to this guy. He said he was after Salamandra. Does he have anything else to say?
Yes?
No, he doesn't.
Farewell.
So, now we need to find that ferryman, or whatever he was. Yep, ferryman. Because we need to get over to the swamp.
Take me to the other side.
So, yeah, let's go. I just said I had, didn't I?
Ready to go?
I paid you, didn't I? Of course I'm ready to go, you imbecile.
How many times are you going to ask me that? To the swamp.
And we will be skipping these cutscenes because we've seen them a couple times before. So, skipping. I mean skipping as in-game skipping through use of the escape button. Not I'm going to be editing them out, by the way. Alright.
Good, sir. Do you need a boat?
No, but I need a fireplace to light so I can level up. And I'm also going...
Who wishes to cross?
Yeah. No, there is no also, actually. That was just me being an imbecile. When? It says it requires bronze talents. Let me see about this. Damage plus 20. We'll go for that. And Igni... Let me see. Assailant loses some of their vitality.